Welcome to the Reset Wheel. Over the last several weeks, I've been reflecting on what it takes to move through change with steadiness and clarity. Out of that reflection, in my own life and in the journeys of my clients, emerged this framework. 8 resets that move us forward, 8 principles that keep us steady. Together, they form the Reset Wheel. Every reset begins with awareness. It's about seeing yourself clearly, the patterns, the stories, the blind spots. Without awareness, we walk in circles. With awareness, the journey truly begins. Awareness without movement can become stagnation. Direction means choosing a path, however small. It's about saying, "This is the way I will step forward." Even a single step brings momentum. Direction has power when it's tied to meaning. Purpose is the why that fuels resilience. When you know why something matters, you find the strength to continue, even when the path ahead is hard. Purpose calls for courage, to step beyond comfort, to face the unknown, to keep going when fear whispers otherwise. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's the decision to move with it. But courage alone can burn us out. A steady state of mind keeps us resourceful and grounded. It's about creating an inner climate where clarity, balance, and calm can guide our actions. Action is what turns reflection into reality. Not grand gestures, but small, consistent steps that create evidence of change. Action builds momentum, and momentum builds confidence. When action matures, it shapes influence. Leadership is not about titles, it is about presence. How you show up for yourself, your work, and your relationships ripples out into the world. And none of this lasts without nourishment. Renewal is not indulgence, it is discipline. Self-nourishment restores our energy so we can sustain every other reset along the way. Surrounding the resets are the principles, the rim that keeps the wheel whole. The first is rest. Recovery is not wasted time, it is infrastructure. Without rest, every reset eventually unravels. Acceptance is the grounding in truth. We cannot move forward from where we wish we were, only from where we really are. Acceptance dissolves denial and invites courage. Gratitude is the amplifier of good. It reframes struggle as learning and expands our sense of abundance. Gratitude creates resilience by reminding us of what is already here. Generosity is the outward flow. Reset is not only personal, it ripples into others. Generosity anchors us in service and keeps growth from becoming self-absorbed. Consistency is the quiet force of transformation. Big shifts are rarely made in bursts. They come from small steps repeated over time until they become part of who we are. Integrity is alignment of values, words, and actions. It gives credibility to our resets. Without integrity, change does not hold. With it, others trust what they see in us. Curiosity is the engine of growth. It keeps us open and adaptable. Curiosity turns setbacks into experiments and fear into fascination. It allows us to see possibility where others see limits. And presence is the crown principle. Presence brings us back to the moment, to this choice, this conversation, this breath. It holds all the other principles together. The reset wheel is both map and compass. The hub, that's you, the self that anchors it all. The spokes are the resets that move you forward, and the rim are the principles that keep you steady. When they work together, energy is self-generated and the wheel turns, and change becomes possible and sustainable. This is the reset journey. Thank you for taking a moment to walk it with me.